What's up, y'all? I'm back. So, today, she's going to be having twists. And some of her hair needs to be cut off. So, we already got the scissors. Got the comb. I don't got it for an iron. Let's see what's going to be going on. Okay, let's see. So, first, we got to part in her hair and stuff. Come on, let's see.
Points combined scored in the second quarter, most in any postseason quarter in NFL history. Let's advance it to the fourth here. Lions were down. We've seen moves like this happen a whole lot, and when it works, it's awesome. When it doesn't, you sort of cringe here. Lions, their fourth turnover of the game. Well, we heard from Ben Johnson a little while ago. Once again, he's going to be calling the shots for the Chicago Bears. Commanders, yeah, they upset the 1 seed. Dan Campbell absolutely distraught when this game was over. Meanwhile, at the mic right now is Terry McLaurin.
Before, way back, but this is a different deal, as you've talked about. How is, from your years of being like a leader on this team, what has this run been like so far, as one of the stars, one of the leaders out here?
Yeah, it's been a great run so far. Seeing the way that we've come together throughout the course of the season, fought through some adversity in the middle part of the season when we lost a few, and then to end the season strong like the way we did. That momentum, I feel like we've carried into the playoffs, and each week we've gotten better. DQ talks a lot about leveling up, being better each week, and I feel like we've answered that call. And it's going to take our best this week to be able to win in Philly. So it's been great to be a part of this, but we're not really celebrating or reminiscing because the job's not done yet. So we're looking forward to the challenge this weekend, but I'm proud of the way that we have just continue to get better each and every week, and we still don't feel like we've reached our ceiling. So to feel that way in this part of the season, couldn't ask for more. So everything we want still out in front of us, but we're focused on preparing the right way so we could go into this game fully ready to go.
Terry, in working with Cliff, it seems like he wants or listens to your guys' input and stuff. How does that all work, and how helpful is that to getting you guys going?
Yeah, I feel like this entire offensive unit, coaches and players included, trust his plan and trust the way he puts the plan out in front of us, from the way we practice to the way we are expected to play without the ball, from the tempo we're expected to play with. His expectations are extremely clear. And, I feel like that is something throughout football that is probably preached in all 32 locker rooms, the expectations. But I feel like one of the things that I feel like separates Cliff, that in my experience being in the league so far, is his willingness to communicate with the players, his willingness to be able to ask us what we're seeing out there, what do we feel like can work, not only just during the week, but when we get out there and the bullets are flying. I don't think I've quite experienced a coach on the offensive side of the ball who's that adamant about it. I've had that in the past where you ask for your opinion, but to implement it in real time, it takes a lot of trust for your coordinator to do that and put that kind of trust in the group of guys that we have. And I think it's a testament to the group of guys we have in the locker room on the offensive side of the ball, to where he fully trusts what we're seeing in our preparation, and we trust in his ability to give us the best game plan to be successful. So it's a very cohesive relationship that we feel like we have with him, and I think he trusts that we're going to be where we need to be and execute the game plan, but we also trust that he's going to put us in the best situation to be successful. And when you kind of have that relationship with a coach, you feel like anything is possible, because you go in with a game plan, and the other team makes plays as well, so you got to be able to adjust on the fly. And so for him to be able to come up to us during the sidelines, during the games, and ask what we like, or we're going to get to this, what do you think about that open dialogue, I feel like that's huge, because obviously as players, we know the coach's job is to coach and put us in the best situations to be successful, but at the same time, there's an element of the game where we're playing out there on the field and things are happening fast. It's sometimes hard for the coordinators to be able to see. So to have a coach that truly embodies that, and not only just talks about it, he walks it, it's unbelievably empowering for us. And I feel like that's why we've been able to continue to improve this offense over the course of the season.
DQ was talking about Jaden's demeanor during games, specifically on the sideline, saying he said he's the Terminator. I like crack a smile or something after the game's over. But to have that, do you notice that he stays, doesn't ride the roller coaster of game, and is it comforting as a receiver to see that?
Yeah, I mean, he's locked in from the start of quarter one to the end of quarter four, and I would definitely echo that sentiment. He stays as even kill as a player I've ever been around. I don't try to use that as a cliche, but to have that kind of demeanor as a rookie and then a rookie quarterback is, I feel like, one of the things that makes him so unique. And whether he's a good player or a bad play, he's always worried about the next play. And he's worried about how we can execute this next play at the highest possible ability that we have for our offense. And so he's really a great teammate to be around. Again, he goes about his business the right way. He's the ultimate pro as a rookie. He knows what it's like to not only take care of his body, but to put the time and the work in and the film study. And his ability to get better each and every week is something that's always blown me away since he's gotten here. And, I think when you see your quarterback is never shaken, good or bad, it gives you confidence, any position, defense as well, special teams, everybody. When you know one of the leaders of your team is, no matter what's happening, he's going to continue to be himself and stay even. So we played in some of the most hostile environments. We've been playing in some of the biggest stages, and he's treating it the same each and every week. And, I love that about him, and that's, I feel like something that permeates throughout our team, and, I don't see that changing with him. So to have that so early in his career, it's a testament to who he is as a person, the way he was raised by his family, and is the reason why I feel like he has a chance to be a really great player in the league. Yeah, that's a good question. I feel like one thing that stood out to me was the Ravens game when we lost that game, and he's sitting on the cooler, and he's really pissed off. Like, you can see it visibly on his face that he's really mad and frustrated with how the game is gone. And as a vet, it's a long season. That was a great team, as you saw. They made it to a very far point in the playoffs, and we didn't play our best, but we still, it was the early part of the season, so we knew there was a lot of ball left. But his mindset in that game was like, we can't afford to lose anything. He doesn't want to lose at anything. And after him and I had the conversation, and I told him, don't ever lose that, because I feel like in this league, fortunately for him and this team, we haven't experienced that a lot this year, losing, but you're going to lose some games in the NFL, and the one thing you can't do is accept that. And I feel like one thing that really sets him apart, he doesn't accept losing. He doesn't accept a bad rep out in practice. Like, you see him at this point in the season, if he doesn't like the rep, we're doing it again. And I think that's really what stands out about him, is competitiveness, whether it's in practice, whether he's playing cards down in the weight room, in the locker room, or we're out in the game. He's going to continue to compete, and his demeanor shows that each and every rep.
Terry, a lot's been kind of written this year about the change of the culture, DQ and Jaden and Bobby, guys like that coming in. What's been the biggest influence or impact on you as a guy that's only been here, maybe that you've learned, but also, like, what's it been important for veterans like you that have been here to maybe communicate back the other way, that, the new people need to know about playing in Washington?
Yeah, I think DQ is first and foremost, he's a leader of men. Playing for a coach that allows you to be yourself within the culture is extremely empowering. I'm sure he's learned a lot about me. I've learned a lot about him, and I've learned a lot about this team and the culture that we've been building. And he's allowed us to drive this car this season in the eyes of how we want this Commanders team to look like. We have veterans and veteran coaches coming from all throughout the league to be on this team this year. And the first thing we really focused on was getting as close as we could, getting to know each other on a personal level, being able to depend on one another on and off the field. And when you have that type of trust within someone that you see on a daily basis, sometimes more than your family, it's really important when you go through the ups and downs of the NFL season. And, one of my favorite DQ quotes is, he hates the words being underdogs or, I think, Tampa, first time we played him, somebody made the comment like, oh, you guys will get him next year. You guys will get him the next time. And he's like, nah, screw that. Like, we're going to get him this time. And I love that demeanor because it's a no excuse mentality. And when he says this is just what we do, we're living that right now. Like, this is a huge game, biggest game that I know I played in my career. A lot of us have played in our careers. But in my emotions about this game is this is just what we do. This is what we've been doing all season. And so you don't have to get up and get emotionally hype or do anything different or extra this week because we've been preparing like a championship game each and every week of the season. The way we prepare is to play like we're playing in the Super Bowl. And I think that we're reaping the results of that, but also having other guys who have been in the league as long as Bobby has, as Zach have, who've got Super Bowls. They have the type of experience that I don't have, and so I've learned a lot from them as leaders, as myself, just being 6 years in the league of when to say the right things, when to kind of take a step back.
Another video
and it's allowed me to become